By the way, Las Vegas, that's where we find Hillary Vaughn. She's with a whole bunch of restaurant franchisees who could be cashing in on the Super Bowl Sunday by feeding hungry Super Bowl fans. They're also gearing up, of course, for business under President Trump. So, Hillary, what do they hope the new administration can do for them?
All right. Hi, Ashley. Well, we talked to CEOs from some of the biggest franchises in the U.S., and they tell us that they are more optimistic with President Donald Trump in the White House than they were with President Obama in the Oval. They also say his pick for labor secretary, fellow franchisor and CEO of CKE Restaurants, Andy Puzder, they say he knows small business because he runs thousands of them.
Andy Puzder also is a franchisor, and he very deeply understands the nature and the nuances of running both a restaurant and also a franchise business.
I am a big fan of what Andy has done specifically in his organization.
Being pro-business, also being pro-job, which ultimately is for the little guy, and I think that's exactly what Andy will do.
Franchising is the largest job-creating machine in the whole U.S. economy, and they predict the industry will add 250,000 new jobs in 2017. But some biz folks tell us regulations and policies born in the Obama era, like overtime pay, the Affordable Care Act, and joint employer liability, well, they were bad for business and bad for workers.
I think what the previous administration missed out on was not really having everybody at the table, not having small business people at the table.
I think there's been a lot of regulations over the last 8 years where employees have, in fact, been damaged.
The prior administration introduced for small business owners some really tough stuff, right? But the franchise industry has continued to grow, and the restaurant industry has continued to grow, and those are good things.
One franchise owner tells us that the tax code under the Obama administration over the past 8 years ate up capital that he would have used to open new locations and create new jobs.
It's going to be important that there's an understanding on Capitol Hill that they're not just, quote, taxing the rich, but what they're really doing is pulling capital out of the system that could be used for job growth. I think this administration has a better view on that than probably the past administration.
Ashley, I talked to business leaders, and they tell me the #1 issue they want to see addressed over the next 4 years is minimum wage. Ashley.
Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? But less regulation always helps. Hillary Vaughn in Las Vegas, a quiet Las Vegas, I have to say. Hillary, thank you very much.